What's up, y'all, and welcome back to Torpedoes and Tarantulas, where today I was supposed to be doing an unboxing. Um, been really looking forward to it. However, due to circumstances beyond my control, that will not be happening. Um, I'm not the happiest about that. I'm not going to get into any details about it, but I decided I would go ahead and give you guys a video anyway. I do have several tarantulas, or a few, not several, that need to be rehoused. I just haven't gotten around to doing it. So, since I was already in an enclosure decorating mood, I decided that I would go ahead and rehouse one of my tarantulas that is in bad need of a rehouse. You can see it moving around there off to the left of your screen, kicking a few hairs. Um, this is my Lasiodora klugi, the Bahia Scarlet Bird Eater, that I got several months ago from, I believe it was Fear Not Tarantulas. I'm not sure, but wow, that guy looks like it might be in a pre-molt. Of course, I've been thinking that for weeks and weeks now, and then it took food the other day. But anyway, so you can see that it needs a rehouse. It's been needing a rehouse for a while. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm hoping that this will go pretty smooth, unlike the last rehouse that we had. If you did not see that, please go back and check that one out, the OBT rehouse. But you can see I've got its new enclosure made up. I found this neat little aquarium decoration at Walmart and thought that it would go really well in this enclosure, not realizing that it takes up about half of the enclosure. So I couldn't really go crazy with the plants and all that stuff because then the tarantula just wouldn't have any room to move around in there. But it's got plenty of room to hide inside the skull there with all the holes, and it can just go in like whatever entrance it wants to. It's actually got an open mouth as well, but also this skull was so tall that if I did not partially bury it, the spider could easily crawl up on top of the skull and out of the enclosure when I have it open, so we can't have that. So let me get ready and let's see if we can transfer this guy smoothly and without incident. Alright, so I stood here looking at this tarantula for a minute, and it does look like this rehouse couldn't have come at a better time, because as you can see, it looks like it is really in a heavy pre-molt. So we're going to get it in a bigger enclosure. Maybe it'll have more room to molt and move around. Of course, this is also another temporary enclosure because these tarantulas get quite large, 8 to 9 inches or bigger. So, yeah, let's see if we can get this thing into its new home without too much of an incident. I don't know how many attempts this is going to take, but I'm going to start with attempt number 1, where I'm just going to try to maybe cup it. Well, it's not in the best position for that, and now it's pissed off and kicking hairs. Just don't have a whole lot of room in this enclosure. The trouble is I've got it cupped, but now I can't get it out. So just like I said, I have no room to move, so I'm probably gonna have to take the cap off here and convince it to excuse me, go up into the bottle a little bit here, if I can find my stick. Let's see what we can convince it to do here. Try to get it to climb up on the side of the cup there a bit. There we go. And there is the tarantula out of its old, too small, outdated enclosure. So let's go ahead and put it in its new house. Zoom out a little bit. And let's hope that this goes without incident. I am just going to convince it to go right down onto the skull there. Yeah, now that I'm looking at its abdomen, it's definitely in a heavy pre-molt. This guy has been a little bit skittish, but other than that, has been pretty chillax. Not at all defensive. But there it goes, kicking one last batch of hairs at me as it goes down into its new den, where hopefully soon it will molt. And now that I look at it, this tarantula has got a good bit of room for a little while. Yeah, that thing is kicking hairs without provocation, which tells me, from my experience with tarantulas, that in the next couple of days, it's probably going to molt. So there we go, guys. Sorry I didn't get to do my unboxing. I might get into details about that later, but just not right now. It's still pretty fresh, so I don't want to pick that scab. But I hope that you did enjoy this rehousing. I had to give you guys a little bit of something. If you did, feel free to give me a thumbs up and a comment. If you have not subscribed, please do that. Share this video with your friends. And always, always, guys, take care of yourselves and each other. Have a great day or a great night wherever you are. Happy keeping. God bless, guys.